What's up, guys? Welcome to the this video. This video I'm calling my opinion on Borderlands 3. Yeah, that's right. We're playing. I'm gonna show off Borderlands 3. I know it's been done over and over again on YouTube already, but this is my opinion on it. I figured I'd do that. I'll just wait for it to start up. So yeah, as you can see, it's Gearbox. That's most of you probably know, because it's Borderlands. 4 hours of Claptrap going back and forth, waving and dancing around. Demonetized. Alright, so Borderlands 3. Here we go. I'm gonna show you some gameplay. My gameplay, by the way. This is my Amara build. Yeah, so Borderlands 3, I really like the game. I don't like some of the things that they've done to the game. Like, for instance, it's a game with no PvP whatsoever, and yet they still decide to nerf weapons and gear that doesn't make any sense for them to nerf, considering the fact that it has no effect on anybody else other than the people using the gear. Which I know is really controversial, and I know I'm probably going to get hammered by everybody about that in the comments if people watch this at all. But so I have fun. This game's fun as hell. Either way, I grind the hell out of it because me and grinding games are like milk and Oreo cookies. I can play them left, right, and center and not get bored whatsoever, for the most part. Yeah, so we got, there's a Halloween event that has gone on this game, called the Bloody Harvest. It was okay. For a free DLC, you can't really complain, considering it's free. It's a little lackluster. There's not much to do. I wish it was longer. The last one for Borderlands 2, the Bloody Harvest, was a lot longer than this one. It had a lot more to do in it. It had a lot more stuff going on, where this one's mainly just go harvest these, go and kill this guy, and travel through this thing called the Hack Hole, which is mediocre to my opinion. I find that fighting, I can kill Captain Haunt, which is the main boss of this thing, pretty damn fast, and usually without problems, depending on the modifiers, which I am on Mayhem 3, as anybody who plays the game can tell by the little skull icon thing in the bottom. But yeah, so we go around killing these things. They drop hectoplasm, and then we are gathering this shit for this guy named Maurice. So that's what we're doing, and it does get tedious, but you know, that's why I have other games. So I farm this for a little bit, then I switch to another game and play that other game. And that's what it's become for this. I have builds that are actually, well, had builds that were able to be used all across the board. Now it's literally down to Amara, because of the fact that the other ones got nerfed. They totally destroyed builds that were liable. Which I don't want to like shame this game at all. I love this game, like I said, but when you're gonna take away builds when there's only limited amount of builds as of right now in this game, there is no point for people to be playing really, unless you're like completely obsessed with getting everything perfect like I am, for weapons. But yeah, it's ridiculous. They had a really good grenade. They had actually two really good grenades. They had the Rain Firestorm and the Hex grenade. If you haven't seen videos on that, if you're watching anything to do with this game, you will know that they were nerfed to all hell. They are still decent. They aren't relevant. Sorry, relative. My screw up. Relevant anymore, really, because they're weak. They're not as powerful as they were, and they were helping with a lot of things, including farming. Now they have the gas call, which is nearly impossible to get. It literally took me almost like 2 weeks since this thing started to get even one, and it's the worst variant that you could possibly get. The drop rate on it's insanely low. And I'm talking like I killed this guy like 20 times in a row before I call it quits, and I can't get it. It doesn't drop. Neither does the Nightmare sniper rifle, which people are going to be like, well, your RNG is garbage, Len. Well, you know what? Maybe if they increase the drop rate even a tiny bit, then people's RNG wouldn't be that fucking bad. Like, you can go this entire game without getting a good drop, and it's bad, but at the same time it's not, you know, it could be a little bit better. I'm not talking a lot. I'm talking a little tiny bit. They could give you a little bit of boost, like the luck factor. The luck factor was supposed to do one thing, and it didn't even do what people thought it did. It doesn't do shit. Literally the most wasted fucking thing in your badass points, which sucks. It literally sucks. I don't understand how you can put luck into a game and not expect people to put it into it thinking that it's going to do something, and then it doesn't do shit. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's aggravating, that part of it. Because, yeah, I don't understand why they would put something called luck in the first place if it's not going to do what you think it's going to do. Like, I would think that it's going to drop more legendaries or have a better chance at getting legendaries. But for some reason, it doesn't do that. So, yeah, it's always great. Other than that, the game itself, the story mode, like the story itself was kind of lacking. You have to play through it if you're just getting into the game. I suggest playing through it, and I suggest doing it slowly because it's a decently short story. It's not really that enticing of a story. The side missions are more fun than the story is. The story just gets tedious. Honestly, it just gets tedious. It's too overbearing to do over and over again, and I've done it on every single character, but it comes to a point where you get really annoyed with it because you're doing the same shit over and over and over again. And even True Vault Hunter mode has no relevance as of right now for this game. You like the Circle of Slaughters, all that stuff, like they're very underwhelming. Yes, they're hard to do for the most part. Except for the trials. I can't remember what they're called at the moment. But the trials, even them are lackluster. They're not hard. And it's mind-blowing how that's considered somewhat of an endgame. Like, I know there's still DLCs and stuff coming up, like we got the Maliwan Takedown coming out and stuff, but like, it's, if you want new people to play your games, you have to compete with other things going around, like Call of Duty right now. Call of Duty's kicking ass. Again, a game that I'm going to be doing one of these on. I do have it. I have been playing it. I absolutely love it. But again, it's a game with issues that would have been an easy fix from the get-go. And again, like I said, this is my opinion, so it really don't take it to, like, there's no point to taking it to heart. But I figured I'd get it out there. I wanna just tell everybody how I feel right now. Don't know why, just feel like it. So, but yeah, as you can see, I can take care of this shit pretty easily. Like, this stuff goes down quicker than friggin' a slut on a tuna fish. And then the anointed gear, the stuff with the terror, it's okay. Like, you get some really good ones, and then you get some really shitty ones. But I guess that's like the same with everything. But the problem is the RNG. They have the drop rate so low on so many things that it's impossible to get the good stuff for the most part. And when you do get the good stuff, it's a really shitty variant of it. And it continues, if this game continues to go down this road, they're not going to go anywhere. People are going to stop playing it. The first DLC hasn't even actually come out, like the actual DLC. This was a free add-on, the Halloween stuff. And I've literally, like my friends list is, people were playing it, and then they stopped because of the fact that they killed builds. They killed the way people were playing it and having a good time. And then there's not enough content for people to stick around with. Mind you, if you're going to take your time through the story, then you'll have fun. You'll have a ton of fun. It's fun as hell when you're playing through the story if you do it slowly and for the first time. After the first time, though, it's not worth it. It's not worth playing again. I'm hoping that the Maliwan Takedown changes a lot of things. The bank space issue that everybody's been talking about, there was a whole bunch of bugs at the beginning of the game, just like a few other games that have come out. And it's the game's just slowly progressing. And I hope to God that by the time that they come around to the first DLC, they've gotten a ton of shit figured out. Because right now, it's unbalanced. The RNG is ridiculously underwhelming because of the fact that you can't get what you're farming for 90% of the time, and there's really almost no reason to continue playing the game after you finish the story mode. It sucks, but it's got to be said. And like I said, I've played 1, 2. I love Borderlands. It is one of the games that I have continuously played over and over and over again. I play through it on every character. I build every character. I max every character out. I find builds that I like. I randomly attempt to make better builds for said characters. But like, it gets to a point where the games just stops being fun when you can't get anywhere further. And it's the same with a few other games. Like, I love Diablo. I love Diablo to death. It's the grindy game that I can sit there and play all day, every day, and not have a problem with, until you get stuck at a higher GR that you can't get past. Then that game goes downhill. But you know, there's got to be more to it. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait till Diablo 4. Diablo 4, in my opinion, has been a long time coming, and it's been needed for a while now. And now that we're finally getting it, the hype is real. Borderlands, though, back to Borderlands on this thing, like, It's good. It's fun until you get to endgame, and then there's nothing to do. Nothing to do except for grind tedious amounts of things. Like, they could have, with the Halloween event, they could have just made it where you could sit here and farm Haunt all day, and I would have been fucking happy as hell to do it. Because, like, it would have been fun. I would have literally just sat here and farmed this asshole over and over and over again and restart it and do it that way. But you can't do it that way. They don't want you to do it that way. They want you to collect these stupid freaking ectoplasms and then be able to farm them, which is extremely annoying. Like, I don't understand why I have to farm these to fight a guy that I've already killed multiple times. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna play through this until I get to Haunt, and once I get to Haunt and beat him, that'll be it for this video, and my rant. I don't usually do this. I'm usually pretty okay with my games, and I like having fun with them. Like I said, I got a Call of Duty one coming up later, after this one. And I don't know what I'm doing in Call of Duty yet. I don't know if Branson Gaming is going to be coming and hanging out with me tonight or not. And I don't know what's really going on tonight, like what's going to happen or not. I know I'm going to be playing Call of Duty for quite a while, though. So, oh, this is a thing, too. Orange, green, orange, blue. So you go over here, orange, green, orange, blue. And the ball gets blown up. Skull challenge. Skull puzzle, I guess. Nothing. And nothing. Because chests are useless. Again, there's no point to having them in this game if they're not going to actually drop shit. Sadly. Da, 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 da.
Time for a fight.
Skull's chasing me.
Why even try?
Do, do, do. So yeah, Gearbox. If you do by any chance see this video, which I doubt it because I'm not a popular YouTube, please fix this game. Just set it back. Set it back. Turn all the things that you've nerfed. Just change them back. There's no point to them being nerfed. And let us have our builds back. Who gives a shit what you intended for the characters? Sorry to say that, but it's true. Who gives a crap? If we found a build that we like to play, leave it at that. There's no point to taking away the fun and stopping us from wanting to play your game. Seriously. Keymaster. And he's dead. Garbage. And as you can tell, that's how fast and easy he is. There's like nothing, and look at that. Oh, he didn't drop anything at all. Nothing. Nothing good whatsoever dropped from him. Not a single damn item. And I have to go and farm those ectoplasms, or hectoplasms as they're called, over again to come and attempt to kill him again. It makes no sense whatsoever. Oh look, nothing. Nothing again. This is perfect. And my battery's gonna die. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you had a good one. Get the game, have fun. Try your luck at this. Alright, till next time, guys. We are the Five Kings of the North, and this is a random game, my opinion on a game, and I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.